Dee, we were chatting, weren't we? And I had a bit of a revelation. This is just about an hour ago. It makes it sound very dramatic, but it's not that dramatic. But we were talking about terminology in golf and what does open mean and what does closed mean. And I just realised for the first time in my entire golfing career that when you're talking about shoulders, open means open this way. And when you're talking about club face, open means open that way. So it's actually the opposite.
And that can be very confusing for people when they're getting into golf. One of the biggest questions I get from people who are having lessons is that, you know, they'll say to me, I say, oh, club face is open or closed. And they go, what does that actually mean?
Clearly I was even unaware of this kind of opposite thing until we were just chatting.
Yep.
So basically when someone says your body was open, let's say you're lining up to hit the ball.
The
target line down here. It's going
me,
the other way.
I'm the target.
Yep. So you want everything fairly parallel to your target line with your shoulders, your hips, your knees, your feet. If I was to be what's considered open, I would have everything sort of open up and aiming a little bit left in effect. That's with your body. That's what they call open stance. And you use an open stance sometimes, thank you Dee, in the bunker sometimes you use an open stance. Yep. So that's what open means with a stance. But club face is different, isn't it? So an open club face is actually going to be pointing to the right of the target.
Yeah. So if we faced it, you hold it, Annie. We face it there, and we go open. Look where it turns it to.
To the right. And people with an open club face will sometimes slice the ball, sometimes push the ball out to the right. Now, a combination of an open body and an open club face, not good, Dee.
Or a closed club face and a closed body, probably the worst.
So that's closed everything, that's open everything. Maybe we should have our camera from behind.
So you know what we said?
I'll move the camera behind.
We could just move.
Oh yeah, we can point facing that way, can't we?
So we were saying, you know, the way to look at it is like so when we say open with the chest, as Annie said, it's that. It means open means you're open to the target. You're tending to face the target too much. And closed is you're away from the target. That might be a simple way to look at it for your body.
Yes, you're closed off to the target.
Yes.
Or you're opened up to the target.
But it's interesting that it's the total opposite with the club
face. That's right. Now, if you are a little bit open with your shoulders and you're open with your club face, so we now know that they're in two opposite directions. Shoulders are to the left and club is to the right. If you set up with an open to the left shoulders and an open to the right club face, very often you're going to come across and you're going to put side spin and you're going to hit a slice. So that is how a lot of people slice the ball, by being open to the left with the shoulders and open to the right with the club face, don't they?
Yeah.
That's the setup anyway.
Yeah, and then probably even because golf is so much a target game, the thing I see the most with my students, and I would say from all the years I've been coaching, probably 85% of people tend to line up closed. I mean, maybe they're just the students I'm seeing, but they tend to line up.
That's right-handers, isn't it? They've got a tendency to aim to the right.
Which causes, what I've seen, Annie, causes like if shall I do it at the camera? Yeah, that might be
Better to face off that way, Dee.
Face off that way? Okay.
Yeah, like as if you're hitting in that direction.
Okay.
That'll work.
Okay. So, if this is our target, those beautiful... Are we in?
Can you see the lilies in the pond? We've set you up here thinking how nice those lilies are.
So here we are. So we're aiming at the lilies, but closed means that I'm actually aiming my body this way more.
To the right.
To the right more. And the only problem with that, I'm trying to go over these trees because my arms want to swing naturally. They'll swing back and around and I hit it beautifully straight to the right.
Yes.
Then golf's a target game, and this is what I see the most, Annie, is that then people go, oh my God, I just went in the hazard right. The target's there, so the next shot, they start doing all sorts of things to get it to come back. If the club face is closed, they're in trouble if it's open.
And that brings us to another term that you hear a lot in golf that a lot of people don't know what it means.
Yeah.
Over the top. And it's a very common fault in golf and caused by what Dee has just described there, aiming too far right, trying to bring the ball back on line and you come over the top. Again, causes a slice most of the time, can cause a pull, can't it? You can get both shots from the one fault.
Yes,
but
absolutely.
that's essentially what coming over the top means, when instead of dropping the club down into a nice spot where you can hit right through straight to the target, you tend to come over the top. And it can be caused by that alignment that you're talking about.
Yeah, definitely can be caused by alignment. So I think, you know, alignment's something we have control of.
Yes.
We don't have none of us have much control over our swings, hate to say it, but it's true.
So important.
But we do have control over how we hold the club, our ball position, our club face, the stationary things we have control of, and that will lead to consistency.
May I do? So just coming back over here, if we're lined up correctly, the bottom of our club is at right angles to where we want to go to. It's not open, it's not closed. Bottom of the club at right angles. Feet, hips and shoulders all parallel to that line. So as Dee was saying earlier, you don't actually line your body up to the target because that will push you out to the right. You want to get yourself parallel to your target line. So in effect, your feet are always aiming slightly left of the target. So that's you lined up correctly. Shoulders are not open or closed, nice and square, parallel to your target line. That makes life as easy as it possibly can be.
Absolutely.
Yes. So hopefully that's helped you with your terminology a little bit. You know what open and closed means for both your body
Over the top.
and your club face. You know what over the top means now. So if you have any questions about terminology, we would love to answer them and do a video on them possibly. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye.